We've been off for a few weeks, so there's a lot of news we didn't get to cover. Here to recap it for you is one of our writers, Amber Ruffin, in a segment we call Amber Says What?
Yay! You guys, things have been crazy. Okay, first of all, Beyonce and Jay-Z dropped their joint album, and I was like, what? Beyonce was all, what? But sometimes she was all, what? And I was like, what? Then Trump met with the Queen, and everyone was like, I can't believe he was so inappropriate. And I was like, what? Did he touch her butt? And everyone was like, no. Then I was like, then shut up. All he did was walk in front of her. Do you want Trump behind you? What if he's behind you right now? You looked, didn't you? He's not back there, you're fine. Then something crazy happened. Papa John got caught saying the N-word on a conference call, and I was like, what? Caught? It was a conference call. You didn't get caught, you got heard. When people got mad, he said he was, and I am not kidding, forced to use it. And I was like, what? Someone forced you to say the N-word? You can't force someone to say the N-word. Watch. Hey, Seth, say the N-word.
No.
Say it now.
No, and don't cut back to me anymore.
Do it!
No!
See, you can't make someone say it. Then I heard a CVS manager call the cops on a black lady for trying to use a coupon, and I was like, what? Because they always treat me like a queen at CVS. And by that I mean they're always walking behind me. The black people clap, and the white people got sad. Climbed a building, and I was like, what are my nightmares doing coming to life? And people were like, isn't that cute? And I was like, what? The building? I guess for a building. And they were like, no, the raccoon. And I was like, if I saw this outside my office window, I'd ask him to scoot over so I could jump to my death. Anyway, Seth, say it.
No!
Okay. Then the best thing in the world happened. Congresswoman Maxine Waters was talking about how she was receiving death threats and said,
if you shoot me, you better shoot straight. There's nothing like a wounded animal.
what? I was like, what a cold-blooded thing to say for the win. Then an interviewer asked Serena Williams if she was intimidated by Maria Sharapova's good looks. And I was like, what the hell kind of question is that? Why would she be intimidated by her good looks? Sorry, I had to use all three pictures because I have no idea which tennis player Marie Sharapova is, and I'm slowly forgetting her name. Also, what are you doing asking Serena Williams if she's intimidated by another tennis player? There's only one woman we're all intimidated by, and that's this woman. This has been Seth Says the N-word.
No!
This has been Amber Says What?